My name is Bruce-Amanquah, and I'm 14 years old. I moved to Bonn in the 6th grade after living in Africa my entire life. One of the first things I noticed when I got here was how clean the city is, especially compared to my hometown, Accra. Granted, Accra is a very culturally rich city, but the streets are also filled with flying trash, rotting kitchen waste, and open sewers. It's disgusting, and it hurts me every time I see it. It's not that the people in Ghana or in any African country don't want to clean up after themselves. They just literally can't. They don't have the money or the infrastructure to dispose of their trash properly. And this creates major health and sanitation problems. And then you have beautiful Bonn, former West Germany capital. The infrastructure is great. People recycle and they sort out their trash. It's really clean here. But I don't think we've realized the resources we have to dispose of our waste products properly, because I can still see trash on the streets, and even shopping trolleys in the Rhine. Which is ridiculous, considering that we have different colored recycling bins, our larger waste items are picked up once a month, and plastic bags, which are a problem everywhere, are pretty much non-existent because recycled and reusable bags are available in every supermarket. The infrastructure in Bonn is fantastic, but are we doing everything we can to deserve it? One example of what I'm talking about is a school cafeteria. Pretty much everyone at BIS spends time in the cafeteria either eating or talking with their friends. But every time I go in, the floor is covered with food underneath the table that lurks like slimy slugs just waiting for you to step on them. This is gross. And the person who's done it hasn't picked up after themselves. And yet the person who's unlucky enough to find it doesn't want to clean up either. So from August to June, every day, day in, day out, the poor cleaning staff have to pick up pieces of food from the floor because we are not responsible for our actions and we don't consider others. You may say this is their job, but honestly, it's not. It's not their job to pick up pieces of food that we are too lazy to pick up for ourselves. And sadly, this will continue on into our adult lives if we don't stop this now. So what are we going to do about this? The idea that I want to pitch the administration is the act of giving rewards to people for cleaning up voluntarily around the school, especially in the cafeteria. An idea for, as many people know, kids my age are known for doing things just because. We're constantly wondering, what's in it for me? So one idea to motivate kids to clean up after themselves would be to use positive comments, which middle and high schoolers receive whenever they do something exceeding expectations in or outside of class. This is a great idea, but eventually positive comments won't mean as much. Unlike house points in Harry Potter, they're not going to get you a gigantic trophy or a huge feast. And what's important to one group of students may not be so to another. So another idea to motivate kids to clean up would be to do this as a community and service project, which every middle and high schooler has to do. It's a project that benefits someone in their local or global communities. But every year, there are several people who are rushing to start their CNS project just months before it's due. So one great idea for CNS would be to go into the classes of people younger than you, talk to them, mentor them, and encourage them to clean up after themselves, and to talk to other people about it as well, so that when they get to middle and high school, they will be motivated already by creating considerate, clean students, as the IB Learner Profile advises. My idea can be made sustainable, and this way, we will grow into adults that do the same thing. If my idea works here, it could work somewhere else, at some other school, and this local movement could become global. I'm just a kid. I'm very limited to what I can do about the situation in Ghana. So that's why I think it's best to start small, and start here. This is just my starting point. First stop, the cafeteria. Next stop, the world.